This is just beautiful. After almost 3 years of lockdowns, we're finally back in South Africa, visiting and hunting with some of our safari outfitters. We'll first be traveling out to the Free State, then on to Eastern Cape, then to finish up our 52 days, we'll stop in the Limpopo province. So come join us in the Dark Continent. I'm Glenn Ridge with Wild Safari Africa and wildsafariafricaadventures.com. See you on the plains. It's a beautiful day, except for we got gusts of wind between 15 and 23 miles an hour, so that's going to make it difficult on hunting some animals, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. We're going to get in the bucky and drive around, see what opportunities might arise, and if not, then we're going to head into town and visit a diamond mine here in Kimberley. So that should be interesting and fun. Maybe I can walk out there with a couple pockets loaded of diamonds. What do you think? No way. But anyway, come join us. Let's see what happens. See you on the plains. Where we're at right now is a diamond mine that's getting ready to get back into production. It's been abandoned for a number of years. I can't tell you where it's at, but once they get it production, and by next year they'll be able to have tours. So you got other things you can do in the Kimberley area when you're hunting with Liam's Uri Safaris and myself. So it's very interesting. They're giving us a pre-tour of what they're doing.
Would you like to go down a few steps?
Oh no! That goes watch these. Yeah, well, those you'll go right on in. Be careful.
Just for the sake of the experience, go down, man.
That's 600.
They can take a nice photo here. You coming from underground. All what you do this, you see.
Uncle Chris. Uncle Chris.
And then you come out with a nice smile and he got you on photo.
How big is cage you gonna have?
We'll have quite a big one. Yes. And they go down there. It's like 40 guys will be on it, but it's got lights. It's got air blown down.
Yeah.
It's like a whole world down there.
That'd be interesting.
Maybe when it's we know it's safe downstairs, you know. Because what's happened is the other guys took over and they did nothing. So the water's, all the equipment, everything's down there and the water's picked up.
Oh wow.
So nobody knows what's happening down there.
Yeah.
Except when Christo's been down there.
How long has it been abandoned?
From 2018. No, the underground workings. 2000 and I believe around about 2007 to 9, 7, 8, 9.
Wow, that's
round
a long
about,
time,
yeah, it's quite a
So
long
it's about
time.
13 years, 14 years. So nobody knows what's happening downstairs.
Yeah.
I think the last date was 2009 that they were underground. Yeah. So what is that? Gives you 12, 13
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, 13 years.
Long enough to have nothing left down there, especially if it's filled with water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what happens is down there is not much oxygen.
Yeah,
your stuff doesn't rust.
Yeah, that should be all right.
Okay, let's go to the plant.
Yeah.
Water day in the country. That's it.
So you got your
Everything.
wash plant.
Yeah.
So, okay, just to come again, you see this is a puddle tank, we call it.
Yep.
And this pump pumps the puddle into that tank there. It flows to the rotary pan with the material that we feed in. And all the tailings, as I explained to you, the light stuff that goes out of the pan, lands onto this dewatering screen here. You see this
Yeah.
the pipe there at the bottom that goes onto the dewatering screen. So all the fine materials, the mud and the water, the dewatering, it comes back into this. So we recycle it all the way.
Okay.
But because you feed in raw material all the time and you feed water all the time, obviously this thing will flow over at some stage.
Yes.
And when it flows over here,
That's your overflow.
that's the overflow, and we pump it into the slimes dam, they call it.
Okay.
Okay. Now every hour they call it, we tap the concentrate, the heavy material that contains the diamonds. So when we tap it, you see there's the tapper, the extractor.
Yeah.
Then it goes into here. We put the screen here that dewaters it again. That unit there that you see there, we're just going to pull it in here. And from that screen into that unit, and then we put it through the grease tables where we recover the diamonds. That is the whole process. So all we have to do now is put this in here, connect all the water and stuff. Here's the cable. The electricity now for that dewatering screen that's going to hang here.
Yeah.
And then we finish, then we start. Everything is in place. Connected, all the wiring done, everything now, we almost finished. Now, excuse that I'm getting in first, eh? Come on, Kevin, come here. Now, yeah, this is where everything is going to happen.
So this vibrates as the material going through?
Yeah, look, so what happens now, Glenn, from that extractor, we put it into that, you see that opening there?
Yeah.
There's a conveyor going to put all the material onto this screen. This is now a classifier screen, so it classifies the concentrate into 4 different sizes,
Okay.
from fine to coarse. So that's where Kevin is going to get the 100 character. On that side. And this is all the fine stuff, a little bit bigger, and until you get your big sizes, the rough sizes.
Now, are these all gem grade, or are they combination gem grade, industrial grade diamonds?
Now you get it gem, industrial, that's Kimberley, you know, you get industrial diamonds, you get bold, you get gem quality. This is now different sizes, so what happens now, that the concentrate that contains the diamonds comes now, and this is the diamond grease, they call it diamond grease.
Yeah.
And then the diamonds, they stick into this grease. And then, when say after half an hour, you just clean the grease with a scraper. You scrape it off, and you put it in a container, and you apply new grease, and then you start it again.
Okay.
And that grease, you boil the grease. It becomes like oil.
Yeah.
And you just pour it off. You put water in with sunlight, soap, and you clean it, and then you dry it and you sort it. You get your diamonds from that. But very interesting. You can see this is built nice and strongly. You can see the thickness of the steel, Glenn.
Yeah.
This was done when steel was still very, very cheap in this country.
Yeah.
Now these days we import all our steel from China, so
Yeah,
we pay 10 times the very prices. This steel was still manufactured by Iscor.
Yeah.
You know, what was the
Iscor,
yeah, Iscor,
Oh,
Iron and Steel Corporation. and then it became metal, and now we import. Can you believe we're moving backwards?
We states are doing the same thing.
Same thing, yeah. We just import now,
Yeah.
import now.
So, see, do you see this wire here?
Yes.
This is old telecom lines.
Yeah.
Telephone lines.
Yeah, telephone lines. We strip it now, and it's very, very, very handy, you know. Come in very useful.
Yes.
So we don't have to buy any more unnecessary wire because we get it from telecom.
Best will do well in you.
Johnny, can we put
Now when you
gas in
come
there?
next time, you bring your fishing rod. We'll see, we'll put a lot of fish in here. Barber and carps, etc.,
Can I borrow
etc.
one?
And onderste bekvis, you don't know what you call it, but
Modderback.
modderbekken.
Mud mouth. I don't know.
Yeah, mudmouth.
Well, we finished the tour, so we're going to be slowly heading our way out. Hope you guys enjoy. Very interesting, but this time next year they should be full-fledged running, and I'm sure they're going to be having tours. So stay tuned. We're going to head back to the lodge. I'm Glenn Ridge with Wild Safari Africa. See you on the plains. Next time on Wild Safari Africa.
This is Glenn Ridge from the USA, from Georgia. He'll be representing me in the United States. What he does is, so basically you book through him with me, and then he will do all your paperwork, your rifle applications, any travel advice, any information that you need back in the States, and it doesn't cost you any extra money. So I suggest best to do that.
Yeah, I can also help you with getting your airfare as well. And like if anything happens, you can call me and I can sort things out for you real quick. So it's going to be a pleasure having Liam Uri Safaris as one
Thank
of
you,
our
sir.
accounts.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Lou. Thank you.